Hi, today we're at Hampton Court, famously known for being home to Henry VIII, gardens and ghosts. Today we're going to show you the must-visits whenever you come to this fantastic, beautiful historical place. Let's go inside. So here we are in Hampton Court Gardens. We're just going to head down to the maze now. Apparently many people get lost here daily, but I'm going to see how I get on. So how big is the maze?
It's just under 0.5 miles or 800 metres, so it's quite a small,
Quite condensed,
maze.
yeah.
But the idea was is to sort of two things to make it a challenge to go and succeed,
Yeah.
to get here and to get out, and also it makes your mind think, which way your career paths, etc. is
Okay.
going. That was the philosophy behind the maze initially.
Yeah.
To make people think outside the box, if you like.
Do many people get lost here?
Daily, probably at least 15, 20 people a day.
So therefore, do you have to rescue anyone?
I have been known to rescue people, yes.
Oh,
Got lost
okay.
myself in doing
Panicked,
so.
I'm sure
but
they were.
Yeah. These are the sort of tools that they would have used. Something like that.
Yeah, the more traditional. Yeah.
And it's probably as old as me, these. And they used to literally just clip.
Okay.
Till the maze is completed, and that would have taken them 2 or 3 months
Yeah.
at least to do that with these shears. Right now, we're the whole staff.
Yeah.
There's only 40 of us,
Okay.
and we do this as a team of 7.
Okay, I don't think that many people know about the Royal Tennis Courts here in Hampton Court, so I'm going to go and speak to a guy called Nick who's going to tell us more information.
We're at the Royal Tennis Court at Hampton Court Palace, and we're standing and looking down upon the court that was built by Charles I in 1629. And the court has been in existence. The game's been played pretty much continuously on this court over that time. So there are similarities in that we use a racket and we use a ball.
Yeah.
You can see that the racket is different. They're made of wood, slightly offset and asymmetric shape. The balls may look similar, but they're very hard. All handmade by professionals at the court.
Is it true that they were once made with clay?
There have been clay inside and all sorts of varieties of ball making.
There are many haunted places within Hampton Court. I'm now going to take you to the scariest. Where exactly are we, and do you have any stories about them?
Yep, this is a very interesting place in the palace. So this is the Haunted Gallery. It's most famous for a ghost tale. In 1542, he was married to Catherine Howard, his 5th wife, and he essentially found out that she was sleeping with other people behind his back, and he was furious. So he ordered Catherine to be arrested. She knew she was going to be taken to the Tower and executed, so she managed to escape her guards, run down this corridor, reach the doors just behind us here, and start hammering on them and trying to get an audience with Henry VIII. The guards came running, they grabbed her and they dragged her all the way down the gallery back to her apartments.
Wow.
And that was the last time she ever saw Henry VIII. The last sighting was a couple of years ago, so not actually here, but further on in the Great Watching Chamber. However, having said that, people who visit the palace now, they still experience strange things in here. They feel quite cold when they walk into the gallery, not knowing the past. And this is the top place for faintings across the entire palace.
A bit scared.
I've done ghost tours in the evening before, where I send everyone through, so it's about 9, 10 at night, and then I have to walk down here by myself.
Okay.
All the curtains are closed, it's really dark, you can't see the end of the gallery from this side all the way down, so it's quite eerie. And
Yeah, I can
walked down
imagine.
here before. I've heard footsteps following me behind, and just the other day I heard some footsteps creak along this corridor. It was in the middle of the day, but when I turned around,
No one was there. Okay, so what are you showing us here?
So here we've got a little secret. If you pull this curtain back, you can see some of the original Tudor wall here, and there's something written into the stonework. So obviously at some point someone's carved some graffiti in here. This says Deum, so that could well be a prayer or a sort of call to God to protect the future of England. We don't know who did this, but obviously it's been there for a very long time. Here you can clearly see a hand, so someone's carved their hand in here, probably from about 300 years or so ago, at a time when William and Mary were demolishing the entire Tudor palace. They wanted to build a brand new palace, rivaling that of Versailles in France. So when these hands were carved, the workmen believed that this was ancient history,